above ground somewhere within surge-prone areas. Window of concern through Monday morning. Potential threat to life and property. Potential for storm surge flooding greater than 1 foot above ground. The storm surge threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment. Plan. The threat of life-threatening storm surges diminishing as floodwaters recede. Prepare. Do not return to evacuated areas until floodwaters completely recede.
Ouch! This guy really needs to switch to U.S. Cellular Prepaid today.
Ow!
Not just for the free smartphone that he can get for a limited time, but for our strong signal too. So he can stop hitting walls in his wireless coverage. Switch to U.S. Cellular.
The National Weather Service has issued a hurricane warning for Pender County, North Carolina, effective until tomorrow at 4:38 a.m. Locations affected: Surf City, Hampstead. Wind, latest local forecast, equivalent Cat 1 hurricane force wind, peak wind forecast, 70 to 90 miles per hour with gusts to 110 h. Window for tropical storm force winds until Saturday afternoon. Window for hurricane force winds until Friday afternoon. Potential threat to life and property. Potential for wind 74 to 110 h. The wind threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment. Plan for life-threatening wind of equivalent Cat 1 or 2 hurricane force due to possible forecast changes in track, size, or intensity. Prepare. Last-minute efforts should solely focus on protecting life. The area remains subject to considerable wind damage. Act. Now is the time to shelter from life-threatening wind. Potential impacts unfolding. Potential impacts from the main wind event are unfolding. Storm surge, latest local forecast. Life-threatening storm surge possible. Peak storm surge inundation. The potential for 5 to 8 feet above ground somewhere within surge-prone areas. Window of concern through early Sunday evening. Potential threat to life and property. Potential for storm surge flooding greater than 6 feet above ground. The storm surge threat has remained nearly steady from the previous assessment. Plan. The threat of life-threatening storm surges diminishing as floodwaters recede. Prepare. Do not return to evacuated areas until floodwaters completely recede and the all clear is given by
What's the best-selling small tractor in America? Kubota's BX Series subcompacts. No other subcompact tractors on the market have so much versatility designed to fit in your garage. And if you're looking to mow right now, a 54-inch mower deck is included. Get a BX 1880 for as low as $99 a month with 0% APR financing for 84 months. Now through December 31st, 2018. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com. The IRS doesn't mess around. If they want your money, they'll take it. They can take your paycheck and bank accounts too, even threaten your home or business. And it's about to get worse. The IRS just hired an army of new tax enforcers. So, if you owe back taxes, the smartest thing you can do is call Optima Tax Relief. Optima has access to a special IRS tax assistance program called the Fresh Start Initiative. And their clients that qualify are saving thousands, even tens of thousands. One call starts the process to stop the demand letters, stop aggressive collection actions, and stop that army of new enforcers from targeting you. But don't delay. It's important to act now while you still have options. Optima is A-rated with the Better Business Bureau. Optima has already resolved over $500 million of tax debt for their clients. Get your life back. Call now for your free consultation.
Call 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
I wasn't prepared to be a caregiver to Mom. I had no idea how hard it would be and what I would need to know. Things I never thought of, like how to improve her mood and ways for me to stay positive. Luckily, I found the Caregiving Resource Center from AARP. It had articles about the basics, but also information about the hurdles I was facing.
Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving. Articles, tips, and tools to help you both care for your loved one and care for yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
From the Cumulus Media Wilmington, this is continuous coverage of Hurricane Florence. I'm Big B. Ray Wagner with me, and we're going to be together for
about an hour and a half.
Yeah, so we're giving you all the information. It's about 80 degrees. Feels like about 86. High humidity, about 60%, 67% humidity. So you can tell it's a little muggy outside, and mostly cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
Category 2 Hurricane Florence, downgraded when we first heard of Hurricane
name,
Florence.
as it were.
We were at a Category 4.
Yeah.
And now Hurricane is at a Category 2.
Which is good news.
Good news.
But doesn't tell the whole story.
Does not. It's still a dangerous storm.
Right.
100 miles per hour, moving at 5 miles per hour. And I did it that way, exaggerated, because that's how it's going to feel with the rain dumping on us. It's going to move slow.
Yeah. And the rain is going to start interacting with us soon. And, once it gets here, it will be here to stay for about 24 hours of significant hurricane force rains, hurricane force winds,
right,
according to our friends over at WECT.
Now, we talk about the storm surge, and a lot of people say, what is the storm surge? And you're going to hear this continuously.
Mm-hmm.
A storm surge warning means there's a danger of life-threatening inundation from rising water moving inland from the coastline.
Right.
So we're at risk seeing, the waves along with the tide create flooding.
Right. And that's before, or I should say separate from, the rain flooding, the flooding that could be created by the rain.
Right. So the conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area, and in this case, within the next 24 hours. And that's why folks are like, hey, you need to evacuate Russell Beach, Holden Beach, Carolina Beach, all those coastal areas. We had to mandatory evacuate those things.
Right. Because, even without a drop of rain, you're going to get the surges, and you'll be dealing with the surges there. Or without a drop of surges, you're going to get the rain, and you'll be dealing with that as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's two different varieties of the same kind of mayhem.
Right. And the National Hurricane Center is going to update again at 11. So you're going to be able to get some more information around 11 about what's going on with Hurricane Florence, and has it weakened? Has it gotten any stronger? Hopefully for us, it has weakened.
That would be fantastic.
Speed up and weekend.
Speed up, weekend, and we can get our weekend back. And that'll be 11 o'clock tonight, which you'll be joined by Mark Ward from Cumulus Wilmington, and then Tyler Crawley from 980 The Wave.
And so at the surf, as we stay on the coast situation, the swells generated by Florence are also affecting Bermuda as well, and the U.S. East Coast. So you're going to see some swells, some large waves, which does not mean go out there.
No, obviously.
Please do not go out there.
No, it's literally.
And I know people have tried it, and
they
do it.
You're lying.
Yes, they go and surf, and it's not do not do it.
Also, Brandon, if I could be an old man for a second. Please.
Yes.
This is not the time to make videos.
Not at all.
People have a tendency to want to get out there and have a great shot, and when it's nighttime, maybe the desire will be lower. But there will be people tomorrow that are going to try to pop their head outside or try to stay outside and get a cool picture or a picture with the storm behind them. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So it's just look at it, internalize it, commit it to your memory, draw a sketch of it while you're in your house waiting for something to do.
Right.
But, it's not a time to take risky pictures, and it's not a time to try to make a viral video.
Right. And, what you're looking at is the rain amount being severe. You're talking about between, we're already at 24 inches. You're talking about maybe hitting 35 to 40 inches of rain as far as rain amounts in the next couple of days, next 2 to 3 days. So that is where all the water is going to come from. The swelling of the river, the storm surge, and the amount of rain.
3 different points of contact, basically.
Right. And so it's triple whammy for our coastal areas. So it's like...
That's a whammy.
It's a whammy. It's like it's
one
triple.
Of those things is a whammy.
Right, so it's the rain, the surge
whammy,
and the tide.
A tide whammy.
That's
you got triple whammy.
Folks. So, if you stay a little bit more inland, you're going to get a lot of the rain. So, if you can stay put, do that. Please, 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 please stay put. Don't go out in it if you don't have to.
Yeah, you probably at this point shouldn't be going anywhere.
Please don't.
It's really,
there's somebody, there's always somebody want to try it.
Time is passed.
Let's stay put. We got some more on the way. We're going to definitely give you some commercial time, and we're going to get together and take a break as well. Keep it like we're still continuous.
We're here.
Continuous coverage of Hurricane Florence.
It takes